16-year-old Ross Torrey from Southend was in desperate need of a strong dose of discipline.
Nice and sexy pants. I'd give you one. I'd grab your crotch.
Despite his parents' full support when he came out as gay, Ross struggled to control his emotional outbursts.
Who cares?
Jessica is 10 years old.
She is at school anyway.
No, she doesn't. And why should she be subjected to continuous swearing?
He'll say things like he would love nothing more than to sit there and watch us burn and die and be in pain.
And then take a photo of it.
Sixth former Ross refused to lift a finger at home, but still expected his parents to support him financially.
When I go to college, I expect then you to pay me £31 a month for a bus pass.
Yes, we do pay.
No, I'm talking.
I think he does need to find the real Ross again. I think he knows the real Ross. He knows that person because he was a happy, really loving child.
Where are you going? To a pub? To a pub? Yeah.
16-year-old Brighton girl Naomi Fisher's blatant defiance of the rules had left her mum powerless to control her.
I tried everything from shouting back to taking away privileges like money, telephones, anything I could think of. Nothing worked.
Naomi sat her GCSEs a year late after being kicked out of school. She's been a law unto herself ever since her parents split up 3 years ago.
So what time are you going to be in tonight?
3, 4, 5.
Both Ross and Naomi's parents were at their wits' end when they agreed to send their children to America to experience strict parenting firsthand.
I didn't know where Alabama was till today. I was like, where is Alabama? No, I didn't know there was such a place called Alabama. Oh no.
The teens were sent 4,000 miles away to Alabama to live with the God-fearing Garnettes. Dad Mark and Mum Lynn control every aspect of their children's lives. There are strict house rules and no locks on the doors.
This is the driving contract that my dad wrote up for me. It has 15 rules on there, what I should and should not do when I'm driving in the car.
Mark and Lynn dictate the music their children listen to.
We just kind of go through his songs and see what he's got. And there's sometimes when I say, you know what, I heard a word in that song, buddy. It's off. Let's get it off.
They control the TV they watch and know all their internet passwords.
Someone's going to raise them. It's either going to be MTV and MySpace or it's going to be Mark and Lynn. And I choose Mark and Lynn.
After a 9-hour flight, Ross and Naomi had no idea what they were letting themselves in for.
Oh, look at us, like Desperate Housewives.
The American dream.
I'll never forget when I first got there and we're driving up to the house and there's this bunch of nutters standing outside their door waving in the poxy pouring rain with their umbrellas smiling. Hey y'all!
Guys,
how are you?
How are you? I'm Mark.
Okay, it's fine.
Hey, watch your step. These steps are kind of steep.
I think we broke something. Hey,
I'm Mitchell.
Yeah, go right ahead. I'm Hunter.
Hey, my name's Heather. Hey, Ross. Hey, my name's Heather.
I was just like, oh my God, where have you sent me, to the local nutty home or something?
One thing that we don't tolerate in the least is any kind of profanity. No F-bombs, SH, a-hole.
I think that rule, no swearing and being rude, and if it was obviously one of the rules that's going to be probably quite hard for me because I used to use swearing as an everyday language.
One thing that we don't allow in this home is alcohol, and we don't allow smoking.
I don't think the rules are that bad. Apart from the smoking, of course. That's when I started to think, oh shit, what have I got myself into? What am I doing? Oh my God.
During the school summer holidays, the Garnett children were expected to help out at the local homeless shelter. Unfortunately, doing things for others didn't come naturally to Ross.
I absolutely hated the homeless shelter. It was just like, what is this place? I hated it. I didn't like it at all.
I've got dirt on my shoes. I've got shit on them. I need some tissue. No one's getting me any. I've got to go myself. Fucking takes the piss!
And quit using those words in here. It's a matter of respect. You may not respect nobody at home, but you're going to respect us here at this facility. You understand that?
Looking back at it, it's a bit more, I think it's a bit cringe. I cringe. I'm like, is that how I really acted? So, yeah, I was basically like a spoiled little brat.
When Dad Mark found out about Ross's bad behaviour, he didn't let him off lightly.
Hey, excuse me, can I just have your attention for just a moment? Ross has been working here today, and an incident took place that was inappropriate, and there's something he would like to say to you.
I'd like to apologise for my foul language, like if some of you heard today. And I'm sorry that I said it in front of you and disrespected you. And I hope that you do have a nice evening this evening.
I've never really apologised. I don't apologise at all. I always thought it is as a weakness. And when I was out there and I began to learn, when I apologise, actually it's a stronger thing. It makes you a stronger person.
Naomi didn't manage to keep out of trouble either.
I want to have a talk with you in the office in here about what just happened with those smoke with the cigarette.
She persuaded one of the homeless men to break the law by giving her a cigarette.
The guy that gave you that cigarette, he knows better. We don't do that here. Now he's going to have to find somewhere else to go stay. He's going to be homeless again.
I felt so bad. I still feel bad about that. That made me feel like absolute shit. Like it really did. That I'd made someone homeless for asking them for something that I wanted. Like, obviously, if I'd known what the consequences were, then I wouldn't have done it. You think I'm gonna drop it?
After a disappointing start at the shelter, the teens returned the following day with a different attitude.
Let's go, let's go. Let's do this.
They're going too fast for me.
Let's try to do this, Naomi.
How did things go today?
Went great today.
Great.
Yes, they were outstanding.
Y'all have knocked it out. Congratulations and thank you so much. I am so, so proud of you. I can't tell you how proud I am of you. That is outstanding. That is
Mark was quick to praise the teens when they had done well, something his father took a lifetime to do.
I didn't hear, "I'm proud of you, son," from my dad until the day before he passed away. And I just looked up at him, and that's when he said it. He said, "I just want to tell you how proud you've made me over the years, and how proud I am of the man you've become and the father you've become." And I'll never forget that. It was great.
See you later. Good evening.
As a reward for their changed attitude, Mark gave the teens permission to go bowling, unsupervised. But they were under strict instructions to obey the Garnettes' rules. They'd only been there half an hour when Ross spotted the bar.
Are we down there? Then we've got spare seats.
Despite the Garnett's strict no-smoking policy, Ross couldn't help himself.
He was smoking it in front of me, so obviously I had some of it. But it was so good, that cigarette, my God. You have no idea, you have no idea.
But when the teens got home, it was a different story.
You guys have lost complete sight of what's important. If we can't trust you, and we can't have any faith in you, there's just nothing here. There's just nothing here. You know what? I'm done here. You guys have a Coke and a smile, a great evening, and I get those plane tickets ready.
Up until that point, I hadn't seen him get really angry. When he was shouting, I knew that it was so genuine and that he was showing so much emotion. He was really passionate about what he was saying. It's like he just wanted to shake me, just to be like, get it into your head, you not understand.
Get upstairs.
Mark.
I'm dead serious. Get upstairs.
Just go to bed.
No, you go to bed. Get upstairs.
That's what I'm
Get upstairs, Ross.
Made me like appreciate him more, that he had actually flipped the stop. Like it really did, and it made me feel like I had, like, that he was actually a human being.
To really understand the teens, Mark took time out to bond with each of them.
Nice. Hello, Fish. Fish meet Ross. Ross meet Fish. I was a good kid, but I made horrible decisions. You're a good kid. You're just not making great decisions. But just like me, you can make a choice and you can begin to change, and you're doing that this week.
It was nice to have obviously a father and son time where you could just talk to each other. And it's something I've never done at home, my dad.
Mark's concern was a turning point for the teens and had made Ross realise a few home truths.
So full of myself that I've just not cared about anyone else out there, not anyone else's feelings. And like I say, I think everything that was around me is true. And I brag about myself. It's horrible. It makes me feel horrible.
After an emotional 8-day journey for Ross and Naomi, both were grateful to the Garnettes.
I cried. I think at that moment I was just starting to realise how much I'd learnt from them and to put it into practice when I got back.
They taught me how to value my family and respect my family and people around me, which is one of the biggest things I think I needed to learn.
Bye.
So what's life like for Ross 3 months on?
I feel like I'm more part of this household. I've got more of a role in it. I've got more of an adult structure and role in the family now. Like, I'm not a kid now.
Since his return from Alabama, Ross's parents have noticed a huge difference in their son.
He's so much more relaxed in himself and happier, making him cope with things better.
When we do ask him to do something, instead of the barrage of abuse that we used to get, he basically does it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It's a new Ross.
For what the Garnett's done, I'm so thankful for. I don't know how I could repay him, really, because they've made me such a better person. They've made my future look better now.
He's so cute.
Okay, beg to differ, definitely.
In Brighton, since her return, Naomi has made a big effort to patch up her relationship with her mum.
She's my mum. Do you know what I mean? She brought me into this world. She's my mother. She's my fresh and father. We've got the same DNA. She's part of me and I'm part of her. Respect.
Bless you.
Communication has improved hugely through this, because as soon as the whole tone is more civil, everything is easier.
Mark basically just gave me the guidelines for what I need to do and what I'm trying to achieve to better myself as a person. If someone that I don't even really know can believe that in me, then I've got to start believing in myself.
On a night out, peeps. Get up there.
16-year-old Essex girl Charlotte Hart was beyond her parents' control.
She just walks all over me, doesn't she? She's got no respect for me, none whatsoever.
Charlotte's parents felt powerless to keep her out of trouble at school.
I think she goes to school for a joke and a laugh and to intimidate the teachers.
It's like the teachers, I hate them. They're like arseholes, they are. They're like moan at you for the most stupidest little things.
It's draining. It is, yeah, because you think, goodness, we've brought up this girl and, our daughter.
A child is a reflection of the parents,
but...
and we ain't like that. You do wonder why they are the way they are, but it's just difficult sometimes.
In Brighton, 17-year-old A-level student Sam Northage was an angry young man.
I'm the reason why everyone argues. I'm the reason why everything is bad since Dad buggered off. I'm fed up with this.
Sam is from a devout Christian family, but since his parents split up a year ago and his father went to live abroad, he lost his faith and his mother struggled to control him.
I have been a strict parent, but in the last year since his dad left, he's been pushing the boundaries.
I stand up for myself and I don't just bend over and take it whenever someone makes up a rule.
I've spoken, that's the end of it. I'm not having it. I don't fucking care.
So how would the teens cope with being sent to Jamaica to experience the Rose family's strict regime?
Come on, Dad, out of bed, out of bed!
Their rules were not up for discussion.
Come on, Dad, which way are you going? Come this way!
There are rules of the house. They have to respect the rules. They have to obey the rules. When they break the rules, there are consequences.
Basically,
right
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So you didn't clean the shoes last night, Dave?
Mum Sharon and Dad Dave believe a strict household is the only way to bring up a child.
I don't even have to flog them because they know the sign. I'll give them the look.
One look. One look.
Or
and
if I
that
have
is
to
enough.
say,
One look.
Davia, she knows that. You're going to brush your teeth in
Discipline is a key in everything that you do. Without discipline and the Father above, you will not make it. Because you have to have discipline starting from the home.
As soon as the teens touched down in Jamaica, they were in for a culture shock.
Check it out. You could see like barbed wire all over all the walls and bullet holes in half the buildings, and it was just like, what have I got myself into here? It was a little bit intimidating.
I was scared, really scared. You know, you just sit there and you're like, what am I doing? Like, have I lost the plot or something? Like, why am I here? I could be at home now.
Well, well, well. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We have been waiting.
How is everything?
Hi, Sam. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Hello.
Okay.
Here's your mommy.
The teens had only been in the house for 5 minutes when Sam came head-to-head with the rules.
I do smoke tobacco, and I have done for quite a few years. I'm completely fine if I can't smoke in here, but if I'm out and about, is that all right if I have a cigarette?
No, will not do. Smoking is a no-no.
No, we don't smoke.
What? You cannot be serious. Like, your house, fair enough. Around you and your family, fair enough. Nowhere in the slightest while I'm over in this country am I allowed to smoke. That is a bit much.
Up at the crack of dawn the next morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good, good, good.
And the whole family was expected to attend church. But 24 hours without a cigarette was taking its toll on Sam.
I am not going to be staying in your house tonight if I haven't managed to have a fag, and I'm not stepping inside your church, which is apparently already starting.
Well, Sam, let me tell you this. Sam, don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't do that. That is one disrespect. We don't walk away from people when we talk to people.
I did not come out here to visit the world of Sharon Rose. I am not here wanting to just bend over to all of Sharon's rules.
Let me tell you something, Sam. Listen, if you continue like this, you'll be in bed for 7 o'clock.
Please.
You're acting like a toddler. You're
Fine then, I'm a toddler. I'm an immature little child who is 17 years old.
This behavior will not continue here.
Right.
So zip it up now, and that's it. That's my final word. This is my final word.
I didn't get anywhere with that. It was just so stupid. I must have just looked like a total twat. I was to do exactly what I was told to. There was just no leeway whatsoever. She taught me that there are some fights that no matter what happens, you are not going to win.
Charlotte had so far managed to keep a low profile, but she was about to come into her own at school.
I hated school. I've always hated school. It looked like a prison. It's like they locked you in there. The uniform was terrible. I looked like an absolute mess in the uniform. Oh my God. I looked like a big beached whale.
The teens' first task was to write an essay starting with Jamaica is... But Charlotte had other ideas.
I'd only just finished doing my GCSEs and I thought, right, school's done, I'm never going back ever again, end of. So I sat there and fanned myself for a bit with my paper.
You're gonna try. Charlotte. It's not an exam.
No, but it is. I'm sitting here in silence for 2 hours. I'm not doing it, end of.
Unprecedented. We've never had a child who's so openly defiant.
You have to go to the principal's office.
Well, let's go then.
Charlotte was to meet her match with Principal Mrs. Wint.
Did I hear that you are not writing the exams?
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, but I'm just
It doesn't matter what you like or what you don't like. It's what is required of you.
Teachers have spoke to me like that before. But you just be like, oh, whatever. And then eventually they'd be like, OK then, don't do it. You're lost. You're like, all right, sorry.
This is ridiculous.
It may be ridiculous, but that's required of you.
Yeah, but there, she was like, you've got to do it. I was like, oh, shit. Sorry, mate.
She's going back to the room and she's going to write the exam.
But Charlotte's essay was full of swear words, not what the school was expecting.
So I started off like, Jamaica is well hot, and then I just got carried away. Started writing, oh, I miss my mum, Sam's pissing me off, blah, 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 blah.
The people back home don't take no shit, so I don't see why the children should. Today, Sam looks like a total dick.
I can keep that work, frame it if they want. Put it on the wall.
Have a seat, Charlotte. People who use inappropriate language, expletives, filthy words, what does that tell about that person?
That they're not a very nice person, really. Well, I think I'd be a totally different person if I went to Jamaican school. When you do something wrong, they explain to you what you've actually done wrong. They'll be like, oh, you didn't word this properly or something like that.
It's about choosing. You know what's right, you know what's wrong.
They, like, make you feel better about yourself by saying you can do it. Don't say you can't, because you can. It's not impossible. But I suppose schools over here, they're just like, you didn't do it right. And end of.
When Charlotte got home from school, she had something to say to Sharon.
I'm sorry about today, Sharon.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna let me proud tomorrow?
Yeah.
Proud, proud, proud?
Yeah.
Your mother proud?
Yeah.
England proud?
Yeah.
Yourself?
In an effort to get through to Sam, Sharon and Dave took him to meet 19-year-old Malachi Johnson, who lives in the southern hurricane belt. Like Sam, Malachi's father walked out on his family last year. But Malachi accepted his responsibilities and left school to get a job to provide for his 7 siblings.
Little sister. Tell me. Say hello.
That whole day was just a big slap in the face that I really do think I really did need. It was really, really inspirational just to talk to him.
What motivates me the most is my family. That's what motivates me the most to get a job.
I'm sure, like, you'd rather live my life than live out here.
Sometimes I like wondering to myself, why did I born in this family? But I think that God put me here for a special reason.
Malachi made me realise I was just giving up and taking the easy road out. He was given 1,000 different problems in 1,000 different ways, and yet he wasn't just giving up like I had. He made me just feel so guilty and so embarrassed at the way I had been acting. From that moment and right up to this moment now, if I start acting like a twat, I will just think of Malachi, and it just like, it's an instant kick up the arse. But I will see you around now. Talking to Malachi is what I needed to do to change.
After 8 days living with the Roses, it was time for Charlotte and Sam to head home.
This trip was absolutely incredible, just absolutely mind-blowing. I didn't think in the slightest it was going to be something so worthwhile to me.
Can I have a dance, please?
I am glad I did it, but I wouldn't do it again.
Oh, don't cry.
And sometimes I think back and think, what the hell was I doing? Like, did I go crazy?
Well, you enjoy your party, and thank you so much.
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. And move on with your life. Things will work for you, my brother. I know that things will work for you, okay?
So how has Charlotte changed since returning home 3 months ago?
You sure you no shoes? You're mine.
Have you ever worn them?
No.
Never.
That's not the point. Paid a lot of money for them.
I don't think Jamaica has changed me. I'm still the same. I don't think anything will ever change me. I'll always be the same.
In Brighton, it's an entirely different story for the boy who was running away from family life.
I really felt that I was going to lose him. He was sort of on the edge of
storming out. He's become part of the family again, which is lovely.
How many pints?
Couple?
Would that be 2?
Yes.
Cool. I thought totally and utterly before I went that all the rules and the strictness was to make someone else's life easier. Once I started just going along with it and obeying the rules and going with the flow of how things were, I became so happy and so calmed. I owe the roses like so much because they're the ones who pretty much shoved the lessons that I learned in my face. I got the chance to see what an arse I was being, and I got the chance to change. And it's just helped me so much. It has changed my life.
Liz, come on.
17-year-old schoolgirl Lizzie Pole's relationship with her mum Linda had completely broken down.
Liz! Lizzie was wonderful until she reached 13. And almost instantly she changed. It was almost like she was possessed.
After years of mostly getting her own way, Lizzie's parents had all but given up trying to control her.
Go on, you can all wait downstairs now.
Don't get lost. Don't talk to my mates like that.
Come on, downstairs.
Well, they are. Come on, guys, we're going. The relationship between me and my mum is crap. We don't really have a relationship as such, because all we do is argue.
Can't imagine anyone making Lizzie do something. Because if she doesn't want to do it, she won't do it.
Ready? 17-year-old Stefan Alvarez did nothing to help at home and was driving his mum mad.
If he's asked to do something, you can ask and ask and ask and ask, and then 9 times out of 10 I do it myself because it's just easier, quieter and a lot less painful.
You know, Mum does everything, that's what Mum does. I don't want to change it.
Stefan was so lazy around the house that single mum Debs sent him to live in the shed at the bottom of the garden.
Come on, get up, Stefan. I want your washing. Come on. He drives me up the wall, and I'm not quite sure, you know, short of locking him up, what to do. Get up!
3,000 miles away in Accra, Ghana, lives one family who isn't short on ideas. The Adegas.
Go and get it. Go inside and get it. You know I don't like eating in the room.
If my child talks to me and talks back, I don't take it lightly. And I'll come down strongly on you.
Mum Vida runs a strict regime. Boyfriends for 19-year-old daughter Troudy are forbidden, and parents are always right.
Time to wake up. Where are you? Up you get. Joshua, up.
The Adega children get up at 5 a.m. every morning to do 2 hours of chores before school.
Work it.
Lizzie and Stefan were no exception.
Time to get up. We're ready for school. This is your broom. Lovely broom, eh? It gets out all this sand.
The only time I'd ever met at 5 o'clock ever beforehand was coming home. That was the only time I'd ever experienced at 5 o'clock in the morning. That was when I got home. It was not, you don't wake up at 5 o'clock, no.
Your children are your children. They're not like your servants. You know, kind of, it felt like she didn't really have any respect for them.
Arms first. Either way, you get it done.
Joshua, go and wear your clothes. That's what you do. You wear your clothes before you come to the table.
Thrown together into a strict regime, miles from home, Stefan and Lizzie became instant buddies.
The first few days, it really got me Stefan. Not in a kind of floaty way, in the fact that, like, he was so much like me and a bit mad and bubbly and, like, didn't really care what people thought of him.
Made the deal that no matter what happens, we're going to stick with each other through this, no matter what, because we're the two English people, we've got to show them how it's done.
If I hadn't have had him there, I don't think I'd been able to cope because he was kind of my cushion.
But the teens' closeness met with strong disapproval from Vida.
Yesterday, when I saw you and Lizzie, I realised that you were getting a bit close. If you wanted to have a relationship with Lizzie, I don't think you should start anything now.
No, nothing would happen anyway, don't worry.
That's why most of the relationships these days are breaking up.
Yeah,
because it's not
cool.
carefully started.
You're hugging, you're going to have sex. That's what she kind of thought. And it was just friendship. I can tell you that now. Nothing more.
If they were going to be that silly to have a go at us about something that small, we were going to make the most of it.
Me and Stefan thought that we'd wind her up a bit.
A trip to the beach gave Stefan and Lizzie the opportunity they were looking for.
Lizzie's there in basically next to nothing with some little top thing over top of it. Went into the water, messing around, like splashing each other, stuff as you do in the beach, at the beach water. And we saw Vida's face and she was getting more and more pissed off about this. And we started thinking to ourselves, oh, they take this really seriously, don't they?
Lizzie, I think you've started being a little insolent to me and I don't like it. I know the two of you are alone, but don't get funny ideas.
We're friends.
You're not.
Like, he's the only person that I can talk to on the trip.
To me.
Yeah, but as a person that I've met...
No.
Because I've even got a boyfriend at home.
Yes,
so.
but that's you, but I don't like that. And it's wrong for you to do that.
Are you trying to tell me having a boyfriend at home that I've been with for 10 months
10
is
months?
wrong?
I think it was ridiculous. It's out of the ordinary, just full-blown shouting at me. I mean, I wouldn't mind if I'd actually done something wrong.
Vida's temper. She can go from real nice woman to witch in about 3 seconds.
Do you think your mum would let you do that?
What? To have a boyfriend,
Well,
yeah?
if she's allowing it, it's because you're so saucy. Because you're doing it to me right now. I won't let you cheapen yourself in front of me.
I'm going home. Seriously, I'm going home.
After the row, Lizzie decided to change her attitude.
It got more than an argument, it got personal. Really, really personal. But I had to live with her, so I kind of had to really brush it under the carpet, otherwise my life would have been made hell.
Once Lizzie and Stefan stopped resisting Vida's authority, things took a change for the better.
Now, where are you? Clean and stack before you go and pack them. Clean, and if you break a plate...
Yeah. Quicker, else the heat will stay in one place for too long.
By day 4, the relentless chores began to have an effect on the boy who never helped out at home.
They look quite snazzy, don't they? I've done well. It's the real simple things in life. Like, you know, iron your own shirt and you feel smart and more proud of yourself for ironing it and wearing it. And it's a simple, silly, simple lesson of just representing yourself, basically.
Squeaky clean.
Actually squeaky clean. I didn't think actual squeaky clean existed.
With barriers coming down, Vida and Stefan started to bond.
That one day just changed it all, really clicked in me and Vida's relationship. And then also clicked into the thought that this is the relationship I can have with a completely random woman that's trying to be my parents. Why can I not put the effort in to be like this at home?
Seeing how much the children respect you, it's made me realise that I don't really respect my mum as much as I should be. It's like going back to all this new knowledge of what I've been like and what it should be like. It's going to be really weird.
There's something that has really snapped in you, changed, you know.
So go and wash your hands.
Okay.
Great, look how you're running. You're in a hurry.
After realising how selfish he'd been, Stefan phoned home.
Hello. I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I've never been so happy in my life to hear my mum's voice. I never thought I'd ever say this, but I actually really missed her.
I have actually realised how little I do around the house. I've finally realised that actually you don't sit and do nothing all day. It was a bit of a shock to work that one out. I will. You have fun doing whatever you're doing at home. Bye. Oh, I'm horrible.
It wasn't until Vida sent Lizzie to help out at a local orphanage that she started to put her relationship with her own parents into perspective.
Hello!
The orphanage was kind of a turning point in the fact that, like, it did really affect me, seeing all these kids that had no mum and dad, whereas I have everything that I could imagine. All they've got is each other.
Gorgeous. Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
I thought a lot about my family, as such, as well as my mum. It kind of felt like, even though I should be helping my mum more, that she should perhaps, like, be more of a mum to me.
I really don't remember the last time she gave me a hug and said I love you. I really don't remember. Ages ago, years probably.
After an emotional 8 days, it was time for the teens to head home to their own parents.
Vida taught me a lot more about how I had to respect my own mother. She is my mum. She's not my best friend. She is my mum. And it really kicked in that actually, okay, I might not treat my mum the best. Brilliant family. Massive loads of respect for her.
Going to Ghana has made me appreciate my family, mum. I didn't really think of it as an issue before I went, like, didn't really think, I've got a mum, I will live in a house that's this size. How amazing. I went to Ghana, I slept on like a plank of wood. I got up at like 3 in the morning to do housework. Whoa, thank God I don't really live like this.
Stefan's been home for 3 months, and Mum Debs is eternally grateful to Vida.
I mean, I don't know what Vida did to him, but she did something. He's realised that if he wants something from life, he's got to go and get it.
Before I went, I really couldn't give a damn about very much at all. And came back and realised I need to sort everything out properly. It really was life-changing. I want to do things in my life now. Life's life, you've got to get it sorted. And you can't, like I wanted to, you can't just coast through the easy way.
I've said to friends, laughing and joking, I waved goodbye to my baby boy at the airport and a man came home.
In Birmingham, Lizzie's mum Linda has also noticed a difference in her daughter.
I think Lizzie's definitely mellowed since she's come back. We still have our moments where she goes into her teenage strops, but overall, I think the experience of being out there and going through what she went through has opened her eyes, really.
I realised that my mum was a human being rather than someone that just talked crap at me all the time. I do have a lot more respect for my mum now, and we do get on.
Put your hand down.
You've left a massive blob in the middle.
Your dam's not better than yours.
It didn't change my personality. I mean, I'm still bubbly and mad as ever, but I do appreciate my life, my family, a lot more.
In Birmingham, 17-year-old A-level college boy Josh Breslin was spoiled rotten.
I rule the roost in my household. Whatever I say kind of goes.
He's obviously made mistakes as he's grown up because he appreciates nothing.
Used to always getting his own way, he never helped around the house.
They're absolutely sorted, absolutely tied up. Mum just does everything.
Fed up with Josh's attitude, Mum Sue and Dad Con were desperate for things to change.
He needs to acknowledge what he's got. He needs to understand how lucky he is, what a great life he's got, and it's there for the taking.
I don't want to look in here. I don't know why we came here.
In Bristol, 16-year-old school dropout Charlotte Abrahams was at loggerheads with Mum Karen.
I really don't like spending time with my mum. I really don't. Ow! Don't fucking hit my hand. Like, she's done the basics. She's ticked all the boxes of teach a child right from wrong, feed and water them, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think that I would ever give my mum, like, full respect.
Generally, I'm a psycho bitch. If I'm cross with her about something, the reason is because I'm just a psycho bitch.
I wear smart trousers and a top or whatever, I don't care, but I'm not wearing a fucking dress, so...
I didn't ask you to wear
Well, you obviously are, because we're all in the bloody dress shop.
When Charlotte and Josh touched down in Jaipur, India, the culture shock was immediate.
It was shocking. I mean, I really couldn't have accounted for anything that I saw. Like cattle roaming the wrong way down the street. I mean, just stuff you can't even picture. But I felt quite intimidated, to be honest.
But for teens who were used to opting out of family life, the biggest shock was yet to come. Their home for the next 8 days would be with the Sharmas, a large extended family of 18 relatives run by disciplinarian dad, Sanjeev.
There was like 17 people, however many it was. People there all the time, around you all the time, just not leaving you alone and just like pestering you because you were like a guest and stuff.
But if Charlotte and Josh had found the Sharma family overwhelming, when they went to school with 15-year-old Ankita, they had the students to face.
Stop talking, please.
St Saviour's is one of the top private schools in India, but for Charlotte and Josh, it wasn't quite what they were expecting.
I felt like it was very kind of regimented and almost communist in the fact that they were, you know, kind of brainwashed into thinking India is the greatest country.
The kids there are so intelligent.
Westernization and urbanization have led to the degradation and erosion of...
They're a year and a half behind us, and me and Josh were just sat there like, we have no idea. Like, they were doing it all in English, and I didn't understand half the words that they were writing up on the board.
By the third lesson, Josh and Charlotte had had enough and left school in search of home comforts.
Can I have a large Diet Coke?
As a punishment, the teens were given a grey card. 3 grey cards, and the student is expelled.
Sorry for the inconvenience that it caused to you and your staff.
I appreciate that.
Charlotte and Josh were once again the centre of attention. No one had ever been given a grey card.
Ankita explained to me that all the school kids felt that me and Charlotte thought we were better than them by being white. Obviously, that's a social perception of theirs, which we weren't aware of. And by getting in trouble, we actually were kind of accepted by them.
The grey card proved good for you.
Yeah, well, kind of. We've yet to speak to your dad.
Yeah.
But,
all the best for that.
The teens had to face Sanjeev when they arrived home.
This is a very big embarrassment to me, to the principal, whom I had taken a special permission. For your information, before you had come down here, I spent the entire day talking out that, yes, allow these 2 kids to stay with you in the school.
Well, I did feel bad because Sanjeev had told us that he'd had to, like, work to get us into the school and stuff. But I didn't really, like, feel bad in any other way, just because I felt that I'd let Sanjeev down.
Good morning. What happened? Not well? Huh?
Halfway through the teen's stay in India, Charlotte had had enough of school and was refusing to get out of bed.
It's really, really coincidental that I have to go to college on my own, and it's the one day that you kind of talked about not going in.
I'm not prepared to just sit in that fucking classroom again.
That left Josh to face school alone.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Stay put.
Without his partner in crime, Josh finally started to throw himself into school life.
Today, we'll be having a debate. So, would you like to be the leader of one group?
That day was quite pivotal. It's like a circle. The more you feel comfortable, the more you put in, and then, yeah, that kind of builds on itself.
If the Indian population felt so strongly against the West, they would have discarded American schools because they would not want to be part of the West.
Thank you very much.
I was ready to become part of their society, and they were ready to let me in. You will only reap the rewards of, you know, what you sow, really. So, as long as you give everything your all, you won't fail.
On the day of the teens' departure, the Sharmas threw a farewell party. Despite Charlotte's last-minute efforts to enjoy herself, her overall impression of her stay in India is not a positive one.
I didn't enjoy school. I didn't enjoy being ill. I didn't enjoy missing people. I didn't enjoy the meals at all. I didn't really enjoy it. It was a very, very good experience. I'm so glad I did it, but I didn't enjoy their way of life. I couldn't live it.
Cheers. Cheers. Best of luck.
But for Josh, it's a different story. Staying with Sanjeev and his family has left a big impression on him.
Yeah, I'm really glad I did it. It was, I think it was a fantastic opportunity in life. Something that, you know, hardly anyone in their life will get to experience, and something that I think, you know, can have a big outcome on, you know, how my life kind of ends out, really. I think the bottom line is that Sanjeev's a very good father to his family. There's a lot of his ideals that I really wouldn't have agreed with, but now I've seen them in action, and I've seen the way that he enforces those rules, and in the great scheme of things, that will help significantly.
Come on, love. It's 11:15 now.
Get out! Fuck's sake.
16-year-old schoolboy Grant Stevens treated his mum and sister like slaves.
Can you take your belt off your
Oh my good lord.
He hadn't seen his dad since he was 6, and he thought he ruled the house.
The way I see it, I am king of the house, and my mum and my sister are the servants or skivs of the house. And if they don't do the job doesn't get done.
Because he's the man of the house and there isn't another father figure in this house for Grant, Grant just thinks that he doesn't have to do anything. There's washing up that's been in the kitchen since last night.
Shove it up your ass.
To add to Mum Karen's problems, 2 years ago she was diagnosed with lupus, an incurable form of arthritis.
He knows sometimes I can't do certain things like lifting heavy saucepans and peeling potatoes, and it's like he's just not interested.
No! I needed that. Who's got a straw?
17-year-old college girl Lucy Dodds took her parents completely for granted.
We drank the spirits and we're really out of it.
Mum Sarah and Dad Mark had all but given up.
If Lucy wasn't around, generally we don't argue, do we? When do we argue?
No, not really.
It's generally about Lucy, you know?
So I don't know how long that could go on for, really, before we get a divorce.
But all this was about to change. Grant and Lucy's home for the next 8 days would be in South Africa with the Molman family. They run a 7,000-acre farm in the middle of the wilderness.
Discipline is important, because if you don't have discipline, you're not a human being, you're an animal.
Dad Hannes and Mum Alma take no prisoners.
And if you don't listen, I'll take my belt and give them hiding on their backsides.
Welcome here. Let's get inside.
As soon as the teens arrived at the farm,
Carry it up the steps, are you done? Drag it up.
they were read the Riot Act.
No alcohol or tobacco. If I find you smoking, you'll have to eat that packet. I'm telling you now straight. If I find you drinking, I'll give you enough drink to drink for the rest of your life. You understand me clearly on this point.
The first couple of hours, I thought Hannes was like the dictator. He was the king of the family. Like what he said went, and no one had no ifs or buts about it. If you did, you were going to get shouted out or punished.
Nationale Salit Spiel!
The teens were to spend the rest of the week at Craddock High. A strict state school, it didn't take long for Lucy and Grant to break the rules and upset head teacher Mr. Bonzaya.
I would ask you to properly tie your ties. Thank you. Lucy, your hair is far too loose. Our main purpose is academics, but we also have a sporting side.
I don't do sport.
Do you have a medical certificate for the reason not to?
It's a personal reason. I didn't do it in school for 2 years in my previous school, so...
My boy, you're now in Craddock High School.
No, but
I'm sorry for you.
I'd rather sit and write lines, but I don't do sport.
You will be there this afternoon.
I'll be there, but I can't be taking part.
You will take part.
I won't do anything that I don't want to do. No one's going to force me. When I found out that it was like the sports kind of day at the school, it was like, no, I'm not taking part.
Listen, Grant, you will play on the wing. I asked, listen, let me just finish. Let me just finish. I would like you to participate, to get a group feeling in our school.
No.
You can see it, there's a lot of guys, they are small, they will not.
No,
and I promise you, they will not tackle you.
No, I'm not doing it.
No attitudes.
No, not going to happen. It was just me being a complete spoiled brat, and in some cases there was like I've missed some opportunities just because I didn't want to do it.
While Grant rebelled on the rugby pitch, Lucy was fighting her own battles.
Oh no.
And was refusing to take off her makeup.
I can't take that off.
Why not?
I can't.
No.
I'd rather have detention.
Lucy continued to break all the school rules, much to the disgust of her fellow pupils.
But the people are driving by in their cars, they see you.
It gives our school a bad name. I don't care.
You did a terrible thing yesterday by smoking in your school clothes right in front of the school. That is damage to the school I cannot repair. As sad as it is for me right now, I've given you an order, you refuse that order, so then you're not welcome in the school anymore. Thank you.
But I just knew for a fact the one to have a go at me would be Hannes, because that's how he is. He would rather like shout and whatever.
So I sort of prepared myself. I knew that, yeah, I was going to get completely shouted at, but then it can only get better after that, because I did rock bottom then, do you know what I mean? Things could only improve.
I've never been insulted like this in my life. If you were my daughter, you don't want to know what would happen.
I tried my best, that's all I
Right,
can do,
right.
so there you go. It's fine.
Right, thank you.
Determined to instill some of his morals in the teens, Hannes turned his attention to Grant.
I want to take away this whole thing.
What?
But I want all these stones removed.
They're heavy.
But pick them up.
I can't pick them up, they're too heavy.
No, but
Hannes, if I can't pick this up, you cannot expect me to do all of this.
pick it up. You can put it in.
Taking it upon himself to make Grant a real man, Hannes set him endless chores.
Grant, off you go.
This is like slave work.
At that point, I think I knew that I'd have to give it my all just to show him that I could do it, but I didn't do it, and it was like I let him down, but more importantly, I let myself down.
Where's Grant now? What's happening here?
What do you mean?
You were picking out all the small ones.
Yeah, but I told you I couldn't pick up the big ones.
But how would you...
If I can't pick up a pathetic rock like that, how do you expect me to do stuff like this?
You know, Grant, I spoke to your mother 2 days ago already. Your mother told me you were a very good boy. Till 5 years ago, you turned bad. You got more lazy and more lazy and more lazy. Now, Grant, all I expect from you now is those rocks you've dropped in the gate. Take them, throw them towards the fence, and open the gate towards that side. Understand? Right. You do that now. Thank you.
He started to talk about my mum, and that made something click in my mind. I felt like I was contributing to my mum's illness. It felt like I was kind of like the illness, and it was like I needed to help my mum. It just showed me that from another person's point of view, I was a complete arsehole.
Gradually, the Moolman's strict regime appeared to be getting through to Grant and Lucy.
If the kids have to do a chore, it's 10 times, 20 times harder than what I ever have to do at home. And it just made me think, for Christ's sake, why didn't you just, when you was back at home, why didn't you just follow them rules and just not even moan about it? It's still like a bit of washing up takes 10 minutes.
Finished. You finished? Eh? Where are you underneath this? You see me doing that to Liba all the time, eh? We're going to pack away the stuff for the windows, and you can have a bath or a shower and do your hair.
Okay.
The way you want to do it.
Thank you.
Okay.
After a week of constant pressure from Hannes, Grant began to bond with his new father figure on a hunting trip.
Oh.
Well done, Grant. It's a pity you didn't get it, but you tried. It was nice.
It was.
Enjoyed it.
Yes, I did, thank you.
Pleasure.
It was mine and his time to bond. It was a father and son time to bond. And I think he wanted me to know what it was like having a father figure.
Grant could finally open up about the father he hadn't seen for 10 years.
I've grown up without him so much.
So he was nobody to look up to?
No, not at all. I can tell you now, if he walked through that door right now and was wanting to talk to me, I would walk out and I would not turn back. I would not think twice. I would just walk.
I consider you as my son now because I'm looking after you, although only for 8 days. And I want you to continue growing with discipline, with respect. Don't stop. Continue, work on yourself. Work hard on it.
We came away from the trip actually having more respect for each other.
Take a man's hand. Take it like a man's hand. Be good, eh?
I will. Thank you.
Since returning home 3 months ago, Grant is now a changed man. No longer at war with Mum Karen, he's eager to help around the house.
It has really changed a lot. And he's starting to be really good again, and I can see the Grant when he was about 11. I'm getting the old Grant back, and he does make us giggle and make us laugh. Are you embarrassed?
If I was able to talk to the Moolman family now, I would say a definite thank you to all of them.
Here you go.
They taught me, You only get what you put in, really.
Thank you.
If you don't have respect in your family, you don't really have anything. I love you, Mummy.
Oh, I love you too, Grant.
In Essex, Lucy's stay with the Mulmans has given her plenty of food for thought.
This is on the plane, right? I've got to see the sun come up. I don't even feel like going out clubbing and like drinking alcohol. That's not actually important at all. I just want to really do well at college, like as well as I can. Getting drunk, what's the point in that?
She has changed quite a lot when I think back of how she was to how she is now. Definitely, she's not so immature, I suppose. Still the same, isn't you? You know, it's just amazing what 10 days can do.
I'd never have thought it would change my life this much. I nearly cried when I had to say goodbye to him. The whole experience has just made me feel like you can do anything. For the rest of my life, I'll be thinking that was just the best thing I've ever done in my whole life.